A guiding light introducing Prophet Muhammad. He is a beacon of faith and a symbol of unwavering devotion. Prophet Muhammad is a central figure in Islam, revered by over 1 billion Muslims around the world. He is believed to be the final prophet of God, bringing the last and most complete revelation. Muslims see him as a man who received God's final revelation, a message that would guide humanity for all time. This revelation is known as the Quran, a text that is considered the literal word of God. Muhammad's life and teachings offer guidance on every aspect of life, from personal conduct to social justice. They teach about faith, morality, and social justice, emphasizing the importance of compassion and community. His story is one of resilience and perseverance, marked by numerous challenges and triumphs. He faced persecution and hardship, yet his faith never wavered. Yet he remained dedicated to spreading a message of peace and unity, bringing people together under the banner of Islam. For Muslims, Muhammad's life is an example of how to live a life of integrity and devotion. It teaches how to live according to God's will, following the principles laid out in the Quran and Hadith. His legacy continues to inspire millions, guiding them in their daily lives and spiritual journeys. People find hope in his message of compassion and understanding, which transcends time and culture. Understanding Muhammad's life is essential to grasping the essence of Islam, as his teachings form the foundation of the faith. His journey provides a framework for understanding the faith's core tenets and values, offering a path to spiritual fulfillment and communal harmony. The early years, a foundation of character. Muhammad was born in Mecca around 570 CE. He was orphaned at a young age. He was raised by his uncle, Abu Talib.
Even as a child, Muhammad was known for his honesty and trustworthiness. He was deeply troubled by the social injustices of his time. He would often retreat to meditate and contemplate in the mountains surrounding Mecca.
This period of reflection foreshadowed his future spiritual calling. Muhammad's early life experiences shaped his character. They instilled in him a deep sense of empathy and a strong moral compass. These qualities would later become the foundation of his teachings. Divine revelation, the call to prophethood. When Muhammad was 40 years old, a life-changing event occurred. He received his first revelation from God. This happened while he was meditating in a cave called Hira.
The angel Gabriel appeared before him. He instructed Muhammad to recite in the name of God.
This marked the beginning of Muhammad's prophetic mission. He was tasked with spreading God's message to humanity. The Quran, revealed gradually over 23 years, emphasizes the oneness of God. This concept of monotheism challenged the polytheistic beliefs prevalent in Mecca at the time. Mecca's resistance seeds of faith amidst opposition. Muhammad began preaching the message of Islam in Mecca. He called people to believe in one God. He stressed the importance of social justice, equality, and compassion. However, his message was met with resistance. The Meccan elite felt threatened by his growing influence. They saw his teachings as a challenge to their power and the traditional order. Muhammad and his followers faced persecution and hostility. Despite the challenges, Muhammad remained steadfast. He continued to preach with patience and perseverance. His unwavering faith and commitment to his mission inspired many to embrace Islam. Section 5, the Hijra, a journey of hope and new beginnings. Facing increasing persecution, Muhammad and his followers were forced to flee Mecca in 622 CE. The situation in Mecca had become unbearable, with constant threats and hostility from those who opposed their beliefs. This event, known as the Hijra, marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar. It was not just a physical journey, but a spiritual and symbolic one, representing a new chapter in the history of Islam. They journeyed to Yathrib, a city later renamed Medina. The journey was arduous and filled with challenges, but it was fueled by hope and faith in a better future. The people of Medina welcomed Muhammad and his followers with open arms. They had heard of his message and were eager to support him and his mission. They offered them refuge and support, providing them with the resources they needed to start anew. This act of kindness and solidarity was crucial for the survival and growth of the early Muslim community. The Hijra was a turning point in Islamic history. It signified the transition from a persecuted minority to a thriving community with a strong foundation. It marked the establishment of the first Muslim community where the teachings of Islam could be practiced freely and openly. In Medina, Muhammad established a social order based on justice and equality. He implemented laws and principles that ensured fairness and respect for all individuals regardless of their background. He laid down principles for a cohesive and compassionate society, fostering a sense of unity and brotherhood among his followers. This sense of community and mutual support became the cornerstone of the Islamic civilization, influencing generations to come. Section 6. Building a community Medina and the Muslim Ummah. In Medina, Muhammad's role expanded. He was not only a religious leader but also a political and social leader. He established a constitution for Medina. It outlined the rights and responsibilities of Muslims and people of other faiths. This document, known as the Charter of Medina, promoted peaceful coexistence and cooperation among different communities. It laid the foundation for a pluralistic society. The community in Medina thrived under Muhammad's leadership. It became a model for Muslim societies, demonstrating the practical application of Islamic principles in governance, law, and social life. Section 7. Trials and Triumphs, Battles and the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. As the Muslim community grew, it faced threats from hostile tribes. Several battles ensued. Muhammad always sought peaceful resolutions. He believed in self-defense as a last resort. One significant event was the Treaty of Hudaybiyah in 628 CE. This treaty, though seemingly unfavorable to the Muslims at first, proved to be a strategic victory. It provided a period of peace and allowed Islam to spread further. The Treaty of Hudaybiyah demonstrated Muhammad's wisdom and political acumen. It highlighted his commitment to peace while ensuring the safety and security of the Muslim community. Section 8. A Triumphant Return, the Conquest of Mecca. In 630 CE, Muhammad returned to Mecca with a large number of his followers. This event, known as the Conquest of Mecca, was a bloodless victory. Muhammad showed great mercy. He forgave his former enemies. He destroyed the idols in the Kaaba. He rededicated it to the worship of one God. This act signified the return of monotheism to the heart of Arabia. The conquest of Mecca was a pivotal moment in Islamic history. It marked the establishment of Islam as the dominant faith in the region and paved the way for its rapid spread. Section 9. Final Days and Lasting Lessons, the Farewell Pilgrimage. In 632 CE, Muhammad performed his final pilgrimage to Mecca. This event is known as the Farewell Pilgrimage. He delivered his farewell sermon. He addressed a large gathering of Muslims. He emphasized the importance of unity, equality, and compassion.
He reminded his followers that they were all equal in the eyes of God. He urged them to treat each other with kindness and respect.
His final sermon encapsulated the core values of Islam. It served as a timeless reminder of the principles he had lived by and preached throughout his life. Section 10. A Legacy of Peace and Compassion, Prophet Muhammad's Enduring Impact. Shortly after his farewell pilgrimage, Muhammad passed away in Medina, leaving behind a profound legacy that has endured through the centuries. He left behind a legacy that continues to shape the lives of billions of people across the globe, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries. He is revered as the final prophet in Islam, a figure whose life and teachings are deeply respected and followed by Muslims everywhere. His teachings are a source of guidance and inspiration, providing a moral and ethical framework for personal and communal conduct. His message of peace, social justice, and submission to God's will resonates with people of diverse backgrounds, encouraging unity and mutual respect. The Quran, revealed to him, remains the holy book for Muslims worldwide, a text that is recited, memorized, and revered for its divine wisdom. Muhammad's life and teachings offer valuable lessons for humanity, emphasizing the importance of compassion, humility, and the pursuit of knowledge. They highlight the importance of faith, compassion, and striving for a just and equitable society where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. His legacy continues to inspire individuals and communities to strive for peace, understanding, and a deeper connection with the divine, fostering a world where harmony and goodwill prevail. Through his example, Prophet Muhammad has shown that true leadership lies in service to others, and that the path to a better world is paved with empathy, kindness, and unwavering faith.